Ladies and gentlemen, the admins of Skyblock released a new update today which actually does quite a bit. Not only does it change some of the most important items in the game and how they're obtained, but it also fixes some bugs and adds some new content. My name is Derailious, welcome back to Skyblock News, and let's launch right into it. There are a lot of pretty important changes here, so let's go through a few rapid fire. Something that's very interesting and also something I just heard about a few seconds ago is that if a pet is level 100 and it has candy, but it actually has enough XP to be level 100 without it, it'll actually remove the tag stating that it had pet candy used. For example, if I get this wither skeleton to level 100, but not just a normal level 100, enough XP to fully get it to the max level, it will actually remove the pet candy used at the bottom. Also, another thing that's changed and is very important, I don't want to hold this one over people's heads, is if I head over to the RNG meter and look at handles, things have changed. Scrolls now have an increased drop rate, so do handles, and also the price from chests are different. The scroll drop rate or drop chance has been increased by around 30% over the original value, and not just that, it now costs 50 million coins to buy it from the chest. People were telling me that handles are 100 mil now, but I'm not 100% certain of that, so keep that in mind. Next up, we actually have a number of changes near this area, notably from the auction house. If you buy anything over 100 million coins, you're now going to be hit with a 2.5% tax. That is brand new and likely to combat inflation a little bit, but this might just lead to more people trading with each other instead of going through the auction house. If I head over to the lumber merchant, you can actually see he has a new NPC contact, which is pretty cool, and it's not just him. If I head over to the Crimson Isle and head over to the Forgotten Skull, we can actually see a couple other NPCs now have one as well. If I speak to the Gate Master over here, or the Gatekeeper, he can actually be added as well, but you do need a Blazing Resistance 4 attribute shard. Now, I'm not certain if this is the same for everyone, or if everyone gets a different tier 4 shard, but for me, it was the Blazing Resistance one. And there's one more, and you guessed it, it's the funny fishing man Odger, and he actually requires something that I think a few people might be upset about. He actually requires a diamond tier trophy fish in order to get his contact, which I actually find kind of ridiculous, but hey, if it works, it works. It's going to be one of the most difficult ones to obtain if you're not someone who's already trophy fishing, but in reality, it's just another contact, more Skyblock XP. Speaking of Skyblock XP, it may be prudent to go check out the museum because a bunch of items have been added here. Not only are all the mithril drills added, but also hollow armor and the hollow wand. Not to mention literally every farming item that you can use. All of these items are going to give you Skyblock XP, which is really nice to see. Basically a free few levels for those who have all the items. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I want them to continue expanding the museum as time goes on. Something else that's brand new is if you have a pet with a pet item already equipped, and you try to equip something else, you can see that there's now a confirm pet item screen, which I'm actually really happy about. No more accidentally applying a pet item to a pet you don't want to change. Moving on, we have a few changes to the Slayer bosses, and these are actually pretty nice. Notably, you can actually use magic damage against Svens now. They fixed the one-shot thing that you were able to do against the Enderman. I'm pretty sure that was a bug. And they also made it so that all the Enderman katanas deal 50% bonus damage to Enderman, which is really nice. It's an improvement on those items, and it makes melee more viable. As well as this, they actually lowered the NPC sell price of a few crops, notably carrot, potato, wart, and cane. All of those have had their prices reduced by 1, so when they were previously 5 coins per, they're now 4, and when they were previously 4 coins per, they're now 3. All of these changes are pretty nice, and likely to combat some issues in inflation with the economy, particularly the crop NPC sell price changes that they just made. For one of the last things on our list, we have a pretty neat quality of life change in which the lumber merchant actually sells wooden tools now. This is really nice because it allows you to more easily craft minions. Simply run over to the guy and pick them up, and especially since he has an abaphone contact, this is amazing. Aside from all the changes that I just mentioned, many of the others will likely be smaller or balance focused, which isn't really my forte. At the end of the day though, my name is Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future fellas, because I will see you then.